Hey, what's up guys, it's T-Bone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Legendary Game of Heroes. So Vault Assault is almost over. There's about a day and 14 hours remaining, and I wanted to talk about how things are going with me right now, my progress, and I wanted to feature a specific card for Guild versus Guild today. Alright, so first let's go into the Vault right now. I haven't spent gems on this event just yet. Although I am having a hard time moving on to the Master Vault. You can see here I have 116 cards remaining. I believe there are 216, so I've opened about 10 times now using the 5,000 tokens, and I'm still waiting on two top rewards, and that is the 4-star Relic and the 4-star Flameheart. Alright, so hoping I can get it in the next couple of draws, because I'm really looking forward to moving to the Master Vault and see what I can get there. But without it, so far I did collect a couple of cards that I really enjoyed using, and that is the Vanguard Contessa. Again, this is the card that generates intensity, but it delays enemies' turn by 2. This is the one that is a very key skill for her. I thought that was really good. We'll talk more about it. It also cleanses Gem Silence, but only if you have stacks of Fable Intensity. In this case, it's one additional hero for every 25. So if you have 125 stacks of Fable Intensity, you will be able to cleanse Gem Silence for all 5 heroes. That's what this means. And Flameheart, this is the feature card, and her leader skill at 6 stars is 400% damage and health for all Fire Fable heroes and GvG attacks. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to feature. And you can also take a look at the battle skill. So battle skill Trample generates 10 Fable Intensity and attacks for 250,000 attack. Then it heals 1 health for every 2 stacks of Fable Intensity up to 50% maximal. And so there is a passive here, but it doesn't really come into play unless you have the ultra rare card, which is Silverhoof, or Master Lancer Elsa, which is the 13th time card here. So 250,000% damage from Flameheart as a battle skill is really the key element here I wanted to feature. So let's go into the Guild versus Guild, and let's just go into a fight and let's talk about what I've learned so far. Now, I tested this out against in the power of the 1900s or so, 1700s. So here's a perfect one that I think we can test out. There's actually no water heroes here, and given that this is a fire team, I think that's actually pretty perfect. So I have in here, let me just make sure I add my relic back in, because I managed to level up my relic to 6 stars. So here it is. So let's take a look at this team makeup. So I have Flameheart here as the leader, and I have the 2 Contessa. So Contessa allows you to delay 2 turns. Remember that. So your enemies will not attack for 2 turns. And I have Idalia here to generate an X3 power gem, and then I added the Night Sun here to boost my damage. So the Night Sun combination with Vanguard, Flameheart, and Idalia has actually worked out really well for me. We will also go back and take a look at the fights on the guild bosses. So let's just go into this team here. So this is a up against a 19,000 team, and let's just see how this works out. So the goal here is to delay the turn as much as possible, and then use Flameheart's battle ability to try and one-shot your wardens. Okay, and so let's now just take a look here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And so she'll panic, and I'm just going to delay her turn for now. And I kind of want to see if there's anything I can do right now, but I think given that I have 2 turns, what I can do is just go ahead and move my cards around, and I think what I can do is I can damage her at the same time. There's no point in wasting that. Okay, I think I can do one more attack, but instead what I can do is I can delay her again. Now I'm probably wasting the skill, and I'm probably not doing this as effectively as I can, but I just wanted to show a point here And let's now just go ahead and see if we could. Okay. Now let's skip this as well and see how. What do we think? Okay, so good. We were able to deal enough damage to pass the first level. Now we have we're up against Blackbeard. We have Flameheart here. Let's see. So with her up against a card that is not a affinity, it will deal 1.5 million damage. So let's go ahead and see. So 1.8 there, and you can see we pretty much almost took him out there. So if it was against an Earth hero, it would have dealt about 3.6 million damage and would have one-shotted the hero, the warden there. So let's just go ahead and I don't want to take any damage from him. So I'm just going to delay the turn, and let's go ahead and do this so that we can clear this level and move on to the next one. And then by the next turn, we will have my Contessa up again. So we'll just basically do the same thing, and we will delay his turn, and then see here, okay. And what I'll do is I'm simply going to just move this across, and then I will go and okay, so there's blind there, and since right now I don't have enough fire gems, I'm just going to go ahead and use Night Sun to try and generate some. Unfortunately, I didn't really play this one out that well in that I don't have my I don't have a good board set up right now, and I'm up against. Okay. So let's go ahead and delay his turn, and I wanted to see if I can potentially, let's just go ahead and create one here right now. I was hoping to see if I could create a power gem with my fire gems, but given that I don't have one here, let's just go ahead and create another one here, and okay. Let's do this, that, and then so I have one more attack right now. I'm going to go ahead and delay him again, and I'll just try and bring some more fire gems into here, if possible. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so unfortunately, still don't have enough right now. I think what I'll have to do is, in order to survive, I'm going to go ahead and use Trample here, so you can see that I've healed my health, and I've also was able to deal enough damage against the warden there. And so now I'm going to get up against the big bad wolf. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here. So again, not a whole lot here. But good. Now we can actually go ahead and generate. So let's just delay his turn. Let's go ahead and generate the fire gem, and then we will again use Firelands. I could, at this point, I think take him up. I'm just going to show you again using the Flameheart skill. So you can see 3.6 million, and then basically I would have one-shot him anyway. And so this took a lot longer than I really wanted to, but it really just kind of showcases like you can really get out of a jam, like a difficult situation if you have Flameheart. Now, I wanted to get another one so I can bring her as well into the deck. So that was up against the 19,000 opponent. I'm not saying that another team wouldn't be successful, but I just found that I was able to get 5 out of 5. I didn't, and this was with a really bad board setup too. So I played it. I played that one a little badly, but managed to get out in the end. So I now wanted to show you the other setup I have for this one, where I have two Night Suns, and I wanted to show you what I can do here. So let's see. So this is a new boss here. So let's just go ahead and do a quick fight here and see what I do here. So this one requires a little bit of managing of the timing of your card. So knowing when your battle skills are going to come up is really the key here. So you want to make sure that you can try to use up your skills, and you have to really keep track of when your battle skills are going to come up next. So right now nothing is going to pop up, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly set it up so that I have my fire gems close to each other. Okay, and now Idalia is going to be up, and I make sure that I heal up using my Flameheart. And then for my next turn, what I'll do is I will then move my power gems next to each other first, and then use my Night Sun. And also don't forget to delay the turns here. Use my Night Sun, and unfortunately this one wasn't done as well because I didn't have the connection that I wanted to see. And then the next one, what I'll see happen is use Flameheart again just to increase its survivability, and then the next turn was when my Night Suns would have been activated, and I would have been able to probably finish the boss there. So 600 million for this team setup. It uses only 2 of the feature cards, but it does require two Night Suns there. I tried the other combination of using 2 Vanguard Contestas instead of 2 Night Suns, but I found that this one was a little easier for me to build up the damage. So that's pretty much the update for this event from me. I'm still going to be grinding away to try and collect as many of the tokens as I can, and hopefully you're getting better luck than I am. But definitely for me, I'm going to keep going until I get to the Master Vault. So 1 day and 14 hours remaining. I'm going to keep trying, and hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And let me know if there's any other content you'd like to see. Let me give me feedback on this one. And thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.